Hi, I'm Lou. Another episode of My Car Story. We're here in Scottsdale at Cars and Coffee. And I'm here with Ernie. Ernie, what's your last name?
Shack.
Ernie Shack. And Ernie's got a car that caught my attention. I hope it'll catch your attention too. So I'm going to grab the camera as I usually do. Ernie, here's the question for you. What car do you have here today? What year is this?
This is a 1966 Volvo 1800S.
Now, how did you come up with a 1966 Volvo 1800S out of all the cars in the world?
It's my love. It's my second one. I had one when I was a young guy in college.
Yeah.
I never got over the fact that I got rid of it.
Yeah.
And I needed to reconnect.
So how long ago is it that you reconnected with this one?
Almost 12 years.
So, and this one looks really stock. Let's take a look at our feature attraction. Come right alongside me. Come right alongside me here. All right. That's a sporty looking Volvo, right?
Yes. There's driving lights and fog lights. Fog lights are in the grille. On the outside, the driving lights are Corellos. They're very rare.
Tell me why they're rare.
They're very period correct.
Period correct.
Actually, they're Italian. They were the lenses that were used on Maseratis and Ferraris back in the day.
Where do you find something like that?
You can't eBay.
Okay, eBay.
That's about it.
eBay can be our friend.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
They're so. What else can I tell you? It's 1966. It's 1800 cc's, just like the name says, 1800. It's inline four-cylinder. It's got 4 cylinders and. It's 4 speeds, I meant to say 4 speeds in overdrive.
Yeah.
It will comfortably do 80 miles an hour without a problem. It was built as a GT car, as a Gran Turismo. And it's very comfortable at speed and a joy to drive.
Yeah. So when you've given this car a name.
Yes, actually I didn't give the name. I'm the third custodian. The second custodian was a woman who owned the car for 30 years. When I bought it from her, I said 30 years, it's family. It must have a name. She said, yes, it does. Felicia Serendipity. She says, I found it serendipitously, and it's given me a lot of happiness, thus the name. I told her I'd make a dash plaque, and I did. I put it in the car, because also I found it serendipitously, and it's also given me a lot of happiness.
I get that.
And so, yeah, so this is a set of louvers. I only know of 3 other sets like this in the world.
Wow.
It was built by an enthusiast. It was not a Volvo option, but very period.
Very period, and it helps to...
Actually, for the heat and shading the back end, the greenhouse effect. So
now, who drove this car in the movie that kind of brought this car? It's got a nice little wing to it. Go ahead.
This car was made famous by Roger Moore at the time. He's now Sir Roger Moore, and he was in The Saint. He played Roger Simon Templar, and that's actually how I found out about the car. I came home from college, my sister was watching The Saint on TV, and I started to watch it with her. It took me 4 episodes to catch the name of the car. I went down to the Volvo dealer, got a brochure, put it on my bulletin board, and I lusted for the car for a year. And then my parents helped me find one, pay for it. I paid them back. They fronted the money.
Good for you.
And the rest is, it's been a love affair since.
TV car love, and you found one and had your own.
Yes, exactly.
Beautiful. Let's open up the engine or the cockpit area here, please. And tell me about this right here. This is just obviously for chipping.
Yeah, Stone Guard.
Okay, Stone Guard. And
some idiot left his car out in the road.
here we go.
The mats are period correct also. Those are called cocoa mats.
Okay.
Back in the day, that's what we used. The gauges at night are beautiful because that turquoise is lit up, and it's actually very pretty.
I wonder if we've got enough. There we go.
Try to turn it on for you, see if we can get something.
Go ahead.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, too difficult. And the mirror right here.
Yep.
Instead of up a little farther.
In a latter years, this is 66 and 69. They put it up on the top. There were several people that made this car into a convertible. There was a company on Long Island called Volvoville, who sold Volvos at the time.
Yeah.
They also chopped the top and made it a convertible.
Is that right?
Which I couldn't handle.
Yeah, right. That would be difficult when you had a coupe.
But
Let's open the engine bay.
sure.
And you were sharing one of these cars had a certain amount of miles on it.
Yeah, there's a gentleman called, his name is Irv Gordon.
Yeah.
He bought one of these brand new on a Friday. He came back on the following Monday and had 1,500 miles on the car. He drove it from New York up to Canada and back. And he never stopped. I mean, he has over 3 million miles on it.
3 million miles
3
on his
million miles
Volvo.
on the original engine, the original block.
Unbelievable.
He had 2 valve jobs done, and it's run like a champ.
Oh, wow. All right. So it's it's like a Swiss timepiece.
Yes.
It just
I would say that.
keeps ticking.
Yes, he does.
Have you had any problems with your 4-cylinder?
No.
Isn't that great? It's amazing. Let me grab a spot on the other side just to take a look at. I want to get how the hood opens there too. Now stay right there, Ernie. You're fine. They've got the engine latch here that opens it up. And is it hard finding parts for your 66?
Not at all.
That's great.
Not at all.
I guess they just keep making them because they know it's going to just keep running.
There's a pretty active enthusiast group
Yeah.
here and in Europe,
Yeah.
and so we keep them running.
You got it. Let's start her up. Let's hear a little. Let's hear what this 4-cylinder sounds like. Ernie, that is super quiet.
Oh, she has. Yes.
Amazing. And that's your exhaust note. Smooth little runner. Ernie, let's set her down. Come on out. What a smooth little runner, huh?
Oh yeah. She does her talking at speed.
You know, one thing I want to do before I forget, I want to just grab this real quick on the interior. Sorry about that brief delay, but this is from 1966. Thank you. And this shows the models.
This is the 122. 122. This is a 4-door and a 2-door. This is looks like a 2-door as well. It's 122 wagon. It was called the Combi. An 1800, like mine. And that's a 544, which was the first car, actually, that Volvo brought into the country back in '58.
Clearly the most stylish one is the one you have. No doubt about that. And I love, this is for some of the people who love the details. I didn't want to forget some of the details, and you can get all of those. I'll take my time so you can get some of those stats. See that full screen on your computer and be able to read all that. But there she is, the 1800S. So let's,
S stood for Sweden.
S stood for Sweden.
S
Okay,
stood for
great.
Sweden. Back in the day, I thought it stood for sport.
Yeah, I would have
but
thought
that was
that
the
too.
big deal, sport. So, but yeah, this is an 1800S for Sweden. They also made an 1800E later on, which stood for fuel injection, electronic fuel injection. And same B20 engine. This is a 1800 cc's B18. There's a B20, which was 2 liters, 2,000 cc's.
Yeah.
Basically, this engine bored out and had a Bosch electronic fuel injection system on it, the D-Jet, which was also used. Volkswagen had it, and I believe Porsche had it also back in the day. And it was an analog fuel injection system, but it worked.
Ernie, if people have questions, they'll be making the comments on your car. Make sure to watch your video on your car. But thanks so much for being on My Car Story.
All right, you're welcome. You're welcome. Felicia's flattered.
Thank you.
You're welcome.